You know, lately there's been a lot of talk about how the NRA has kind of come out and denounced open carry Texas. They kind of come out and said, well, you know, when these guys are carrying ARs into restaurants, etc., we just don't see what their point is. We don't see what they're trying to accomplish, and we really don't support it. Now, the people in Texas, you know, they're trying to do a lot of things with their open carry events. They're trying to promote gun awareness. They're trying to promote awareness of open carry. They're trying to make statements about how it's ridiculous that they can open carry long guns, but not handguns. There's lots of messages they're trying to put across. But the NRA kind of came out and said, yep, you know, we're not getting it, so we don't really support it. You know, and I kind of agree with the NRA on that point. I really don't get it either. I don't like these events where they carry ARs into public places. I'm not a big fan of those. Now, I'm not totally against open carry. I even open carry myself sometimes. Those of you that watch my videos have known I open carry. I know people open carry. I don't have a problem with it. I have a problem with the way they do it. It's not so much the message that I have a problem with these people. It's their method. More often than not, I watch these videos and a bunch of guys just kind of walk in and they either line up or group up like some sort of hillbilly mafia, and they just kind of stand there and either wait for trouble or sometimes even try to incite trouble. And it doesn't really create a positive scene, doesn't give a positive message to anyone. In fact, most people leave not even aware what the message was. That's my real problem with this. They don't really deliver their message well. Now, if they walked in and they had it prearranged with management that they were coming, and maybe they had a spokesman who said, excuse me, people may have a moment of your time. This is why we're here. This is what we're doing. This is the message we want to get across. These are good guys behind me that are involved in this, and they have rifles that will never harm you. In fact, they may even save your life someday. If they did that message, you know, and then they said, you know, thank you for your time, enjoy your food, go about your day, and etc., and everybody went on, I think that would be a much better thing because people would leave there going, oh, well, that was the message. Do I agree with it or not? But more often than not, people are just leaving the restaurants going, well, that was scary or that was weird. You know, what was that about? And no message is really conveyed. At least there's no message being conveyed to the people that it needs to be conveyed to the most. Those of us that get it, we already get it. Those that don't get it, they're not really getting anything new from that. They're maybe scared, maybe turned against guns because they're having to create what's going on in their own head. They're not really being told what's going on. So if they did it differently, I would agree with it more. And that's kind of where I get to what I thought about what the NRA did. I think the NRA has every right to say, we don't agree with this, we don't support this. I mean, the ILA especially, the group of the NRA that does all the legal stuff and the political stuff, they try to fight these fights daily. And sometimes these things make it harder for them, like in California where the open carry events kind of led to the demise of open carry period in California. And in Texas, a lot of people in Texas believe that these events make it harder for them to try to get open carry passed in Texas. So I can agree with them saying, hey, you guys are making our job harder. What I don't agree with is how they dealt with it, how they condemned open carry Texas, how they almost demonized them in the press. They gave the anti-gunners, you know, ammunition to use against that movement. What the NRA should have done is they should have went down there and said to these people, hey, we understand what you're trying to do and we support it. We just have a little problem with maybe the way you're doing it. We know most of you guys probably aren't PR guys. You're everyday average guys. You know, PR and politics isn't your business. So, but hey, we got a lot of people that it is their business. So why don't we help you? Why don't we work together a little bit? You can keep doing what you're doing, but we can find a way that your message gets out there. People actually understand what you're doing, and it actually has a positive outcome. This all should have been done quietly, behind the scenes. There should have been no public outcry. There should have been no public condemnation of another pro-gun group by the NRA or the ILA. So while I do agree that the NRA does have a right to have an opinion on this, especially the ILA has a right to have an opinion about this, they should have really went about it in a lot different way. If they'd went about it in a better way, there'd be a lot less, you know, negative press, and there'd be a lot more getting done. So I think if they started working together instead of condemning each other, they might get their message out a whole lot better.